This is probably the biggest wealth hack that I wish someone would have taught me early on in life. It was, I didn't need to create everything. So stay with me on this because this is going to make a big impact on you. I remember years ago looking for additional ways to make money, right? What companies do I need to start? What things do I need to put together? Like, I was trying to figure out how do I create additional streams of wealth. And one of my great friends, Colton Lindsay, said something to me along the lines of, you don't need to create everything. He goes, if you want toast, you don't necessarily need to go build a toaster. One of my beliefs early on in life was you have to work really hard for money. Probably because I grew up, the son of a pastor and he was a farmer and his dad was a farmer, and right, they worked really, really hard on the farm. Now, I'm not afraid of hard work. Trust me, I will outwork anyone. Yet, I don't always have to work really hard for money. Sometimes money shows up. Sometimes money flows to me in avalanches of abundance, right? Sometimes I can create money easily, simply, and beautifully. I was making it harder than it needed to be sometimes. There are so many different vehicles you can use to build wealth. So here's what I mean by that. I wanted to sell books. People ask me for books all the time. So I got my Amazon affiliate link. So now when someone asks me, hey, what 3 books should I read? I can share with them my Amazon affiliate link. And not only do they get the book, yet I get paid a little bit of money, right, for every time someone does that. So if it's a big thing like a camera, whatever it is, I get paid a little bit more. Yet here's the reality. Way too many people, they think they have to build the vehicle. The best example of that right now in my life is there are so many people out there, right, that want to build wealth and they want to create a school culture and they want to be able to take care of other agents, right? And they think that they need to go either build a big team or they think they need to go build a real estate brokerage. I have done the math 1,000 times. Building a real estate brokerage is one of the hardest ways to make money. So here's what ends up happening. You have this person that loves to take care of people, but they're caught between a rock and a hard place. They're taking care of people, but because they're so unprofitable, it's hard to do what they want to do. And then they actually begin to resent the agents that are there because they're not making enough money to be profitable. It just becomes this win-lose scenario. Here's what's incredible. Because of the way this company is set up, I am able to build a brokerage within a brokerage. Meaning I'm able to bring agents onto my world and take care of them and love on them and mentor them and coach them without having to go build my brokerage, right? So I don't have to worry about the legal issues and all the other kind of stuff, but I get to build what I wanted. So here's 2 things I want you to do to really build wealth. One is think of the outcome that you're after. What's the outcome that I'm really after? And what are all the different ways I could get to the outcome? I want to impact people. Years ago, I taught Bold, which was great, but I had to be on planes every day. I still impact people. I just changed the vehicle I was in. So now I own my own coaching company and I get to coach people. Same thing, but different vehicle. Another thing to think about is this. What do you already use and believe in? Things like books, like my camera equipment, the software training platform I use, all those kinds of things. When people ask me what products do you use, what lights do you use, what books you're reading, I'm able to give them my affiliate links, which means the company, instead of paying for marketing, pays me for that lead that came in, right? And all of you know what affiliate marketing is. Yet here's the reality. Years ago, all of that kind of affiliate marketing wasn't really that popular and it wasn't really pushed, but companies have got smart and people have demanded it, that they realize that if they recommend something or they share something with somebody, that's valuable. Their influence, their sharing makes a difference. So companies are thrilled to pay, right, affiliate fees and things like that. Why not get paid to share what you already believe in? Here's what I really want you to gather. There are opportunities for you to build additional income, additional wealth without having to necessarily go start another company, without having to have a whole another line of products or things like that. And I wish I would have known that earlier because I felt like I needed to go start 7 companies. I felt like I needed to have 6 different jobs in order to make the money I was going to make. And then I realized that EXP for me has been a beautiful vehicle for me to help people impact a whole bunch of lives. And instead of somebody paying me to coach them, they can just partner with me and I give them everything I've got. I give them my time, I give them our course. They don't have to pay me because we can partner together because it's a win-win. So if you have questions, if you want to figure out any of that stuff, right, how I got my Amazon link, or you want to talk about partnering in business and doing something epic, hit me up. Let's have a conversation and see what the future can hold, my friends. Be your own hero. Go kick some butt.